Getting into the left rear a little bit, rear bumper of the 5 of Larson. He obviously feels that was over the top or too aggressive, because he then tries to counter, and he gets in there real deep, locks up the right front, and up the track they both go.
Yeah, there's big contact there. The 7 of Corey LaJoie also got into this a little bit right here. He got into the back of the 5. The 2 of them also, after they got out of their cars, had a little heated discussion on pit road. We see this where Austin came up to Kyle. Normally there's a few hand gestures that go along with it.
And get by. Oh, trouble front straightaway. Hard in the wall goes Hamlin. Chase Elliott.
Hard impact for Denny Hamlin. Gets loose. You see him lift out of the gas. The flames. Crowded chase. Got into him. They saw some retaliation there.
Or did Keselowski get into the left rear corner of Elliott there?
Big battle off of turn 4 here.
And into the wall goes Bubba Wallace. And he comes back across the track, tags the 5. They're both in the wall, and the caution comes out.
Flips the 20 car of Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell hard into the outside wall. Find it. Whoa, there he goes. The 2 almost spins out down into turn 1.
An issue for the 2. He catches it. But now the 3 out front and the rest of the field trying to reel them back in.
I think the issue was the 3 in the back of him getting into the corner. He fell back and got a big run. See, he had this forward momentum, gets into the back of him, entering turn 1, knocks Cinders sideways, and then takes the lead.
They're side by side still, and Larson surging ahead now as they get into 1. He outbreaks him, but he slides up the track. As they both slide up the track, it opens the door for A.J. Allmendinger.
Kyle Larson used up Chase Elliott coming into turn number 1. Is going to earn him the lead before he gets to turn number 2.
The backstretch again. Less than 3 to go. The bumper to the back of the 24. Elliott goes around Hamlin, takes the lead, and the caution comes out.
Get it going if you can. Get it.
To the back of the 24.
24 up into the wall. Remember how aggressive these drivers have been up to this point, and now the aggression.
Boy, this is going to
move to the top lane.
Going to have to be quick. Going to have to be quick.
Almirola up to cover. Dillon, where will he go?
Going to get there.
Oh, into Almirola. Around he goes. And here it comes with the number 3, 20 years ago. 20 years of trying for Earnhardt. He won the Daytona 500. Austin Dillon wins the 60th running of the Great American Race.
Here comes the 22. He's closed the gap all over the back bumper now as they've caught this slower traffic. And around goes the 20, sideways in front of the 22. Kansas slides. Caution comes out.
A big block onto the 22, and the 22 drives in, catches him in the left rear quarter panel, spins the 20 out. Matt Kenseth with a great save to stay off the wall, but the damage to the points and the ultimate win has been done. The 20 will have to come get tires. His chance to win today is over.
And Kenseth cleared by Logano. Maybe no. Kenseth takes him out. Logano into the wall. Caution comes out and the crowd roars.
The 22 is lapping the 20, and 20 obviously intentionally wrecked him. And like what happened the week before was more than 2 weeks before was more than it should have been, and just flat wrecking.
Into the wall. Hard hit by the 3 of Austin Dillon. Sliding through the 13. Casey Mears gets into the back of the 44 of Brian Scott.
He sucked down on my door tighter than anybody had all night. He knew how tight he was in my door. That's why I got tight and slid in front of him. So he didn't check. He had the opportunity to. He didn't like it, I guess. Silver Spoon Kid was outrunning him tonight, so it'll be all right. We got 2 weeks left, and we just want to come out and win a race.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to stay as low as I could, and he just rode on my door. That's just a really inexperienced racer and a really bad move there. And got the air on, got on beside me and just kept going up the racetrack. I couldn't do anything with the wheels, so got a really inexperienced guy in a really fast car that made a really bad move and then wrecked me. down the back straightaway hooked me to the right. So just probably the reason that he'll never get to drive many of them again.
And back in Infinity Raceway, and yes, that is a live picture.
You know, payback sometimes, well, a lot of times it happens around this place. Tony Stewart just got paid back for what he did earlier to Brian Vickers.
The attitude kind of, what the heck, I'll let him go and then pay it off.
And I can guarantee you that
All clear.
all Vickers has been thinking about since he got turned by Stewart was getting in a position to do this.
Looking for him. Where's that 14?
Yeah.
How about that young driver, Ron Hornaday, trying to get by Kyle Busch here? Ooh, close.
Wide into turn 4. That moves Kyle Busch all the way up the racetrack. He has to catch it before he gets in the wall. And Hornaday catches the wall.
Low. Caution's out. Caution's out.
Caution is going to come out. Both drivers trying to get by. Looked like the 17 of Timothy Peters. They slid up the racetrack, and now Kyle Busch not happy at all.
It's all good, dude.
And Kyle Busch is going to turn the 3 into the wall. Our championship contender Hornaday in the wall.
Well, Kyle Busch should be parked for this race and maybe the rest of the season.
Getting through. Here they come through turn 9. Nemechek gives him a little bump. Custer hanging on. Nemechek gets into it. John Hunter Nemechek and Cole Custer. They're wrecking and spinning, coming to the line. Who is it going to be? Side by side through the grass. I think it looked like Nemechek to me, but I'm not sure.
It's clear there. And she gets in on the bumper, but just doesn't get off of him. Right there where you're talking, and you just turn it left and lock it down. And she had a chance to not go up hit that wall.
Turning Clint Boyer into the wall, collecting Joey Logano. Caution flag is out. Almirola slides in. Did the leader take the white flag before the caution came out?
Happened with Gordon and Burton.
Well, I don't know about that.
Wow. Hard contact for the 24.
To me, like Burton did that on purpose.
This is going to be down to the wire. Oh, they touch. He's spun out. Carl gets into Keselowski. Carl Edwards will win.
That's it. Checkered flag. Good job, man. You are the man. He deserves it. Good job.
I just hope Keselowski's okay here. That was a hard hit, guys.
That was ugly.
Direct behind you. Just
that
slow
was
it down.
ugly.
Slow it down.
And
Look at this. Whoa!
I think Chase might have hit the wall there.
And now here comes Denny Hamlin to the inside for the lead through 1.
He runs the 5 wide, almost into the fence.
Up into the wall with the 5, and now the momentum.
Yeah, you don't mind getting run up the racetrack a little bit, but when you get run up the racetrack this much to where now there's contact and it pushes you out of the groove, you have no choice but to lift out of the throttle, and you're still going to hit the wall. So
runs into him. He definitely moved him. Probably frustration. He was door to door with him a lot of times, got under him several times, could not make the pass. He finally made the pass.
They lean on each other a little bit. Chastain
Hard into the wall. He goes around. He'll hit the inside wall as well. Caution has come out.
Big damage to the 4 car of Harvick.
look how high Hamlin is. Remember, he was a car on the bottom, and he just ran Chastain up the racetrack, and then trouble ensued behind him.
Christopher Bell hits the wall as well. We see that in the top corner of the screen, a 20 car.